Hi everyone. The acceleration of a particle moving along the x-axis at time t is given by this equation. And the problem's asking if the velocity is 10 at time 0 and the position is 4 when t equals 0, then the particle is changing direction at what point? So basically what you need to know is the acceleration is the derivative of velocity. So if we know the acceleration of a particle, we can find the velocity by integrating the acceleration with respect to t. So what I'm going to do with this equation is integrate it. So we're going to integrate the integral of 4t minus 12 dt, and that's just going to be 4t squared over 2 minus 12t. So this is just going to be 2t squared minus 12t plus c. Now, because the velocity is 10 at t equals 0, so the velocity equals 10 at t equals 0, I'm going to find what my c is by setting this up. So we're going to say, we're going to let t be 0, and our velocity equal 10. So we have 10 equal 2 times 0 squared minus t times 0 plus c. Therefore, c equals 10. And now my the velocity is equal to 2t squared minus 12t plus 10. All right. Now, in order to find when the particle is changing direction, we need to know when the velocity is equal to 0. So we set Vt equal to 0. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to set 2t squared minus 12t plus 10 equal to 0. Of course, I can factor out a t. And you divide both sides by 2. This 2 goes away. So we're going to have t minus 5 and t minus 1 equals 0. So basically our t equals 1 and 5 from here. All right. Now, provided that the acceleration is not equal to 0 at these t's, the particle will be changing directions at those times. So the acceleration is found by differentiating the equation for velocity. So here we go. We'll go back to our original equation. All right. And with respect to time, this is not 0 at either t equal 1 or t equal 5. So if I plug in 1, you get 4 times 1 minus 12, which is negative 8. And if I plug in 5, you get 4 times 5 minus 12, which is 8. Now, since it's not 0, then that means the particle is changing direction when t equals 1, and it's also changing when t equals 5. All right, that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.